Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Troubled 90-day fiancé couple leaves America after heartbreaking news about family member. A 90-day fiancé, happily ever after couple has left America following the tragic death of their family member. Tragic cast deaths in 90-day fiancé have deeply impacted viewers and highlighted the real-life drama beyond the screen. Notable losses include Jason Hitch, who passed away from COVID-19 at age 45, and veteran star David Murphy, who died at 66 following long-term health issues. Their stories resonated strongly with fans. Other heartbreaking moments include Glenda Standridge's death hours after Angela Deem's wedding, and the devastating loss of baby Adriel, the baby son of Annie Francisco and Robert Springs. These emotional moments on 90-Day Fiancé and its spin-offs show that the real-life struggles of cast members can be just as intense as the drama on screen, leading to questions about these reality show deaths and instances of 90-Day Fiancé tragedy. Julia recently took to Instagram to reveal she was no longer in America, and Brandon had accompanied her. "Hello Hong Kong," Julia wrote in her caption. She revealed it was her and Brandon's longtime desire to visit Japan, but they didn't want to fly so far and not visit a few more countries that were close by. Julia added that they would spend a few days in Hong Kong, followed by Macau, and then head to Japan. Julia and Brandon's relationship hasn't really been smooth sailing from the start. Even before Julia moved to the US to marry Brandon, he had accused her of cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend, even though she and Brandon were on a break. Julia was never able to win back his trust, and later, faced challenges navigating life in America due to Brandon's parents. Ron and Betty Gibbs' over-involvement in their son's life created discomfort for Julia. It was certain that she would never be able to move to her dream city, like Miami, because Brandon would always live close to Ron and Betty in Virginia. While she managed to move out of the family farm, Brandon gave their new house key to his mom. However, Brandon didn't like the fact that Julia wanted her parents to come to America. To make matters worse, Julia's pet dog Simba, whom she considered her son, recently passed away. Julia didn't want kids of her own despite Brandon pressuring her, and Simba was her best friend who died from a stroke. It appears Brandon has finally decided to give Julia everything she wants in the marriage to make her happy, and it involves them leaving America behind, even for a little while, so she can clear her head. Brandon is proving that he does care about Julia and can put her needs before his responsibilities towards his parents. While he may not be able to cut the cord yet, he could put his foot down when his mother's and father's demands from Julia get too ridiculous. His efforts to prove his love for Julia show that their marriage can still be saved. Julia and Brandon are about to make their franchise comeback with 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After Season 9. The previews suggest that Brandon will still be insisting they have a baby despite Julia not being ready to do it mentally. She is also silently dealing with health issues she's not ready to talk about. However, therapy might have worked its magic on the couple since they are now on their dream vacation. The world of 90-Day Fiancé has always been filled with unexpected twists, intense drama, and emotional roller coasters, but the latest chapter in one couple's journey has left fans utterly heartbroken. In a shocking turn of events, one of the show's most talked about couples has decided to leave America after receiving devastating news about a family member back home. Their decision not only marks a major shift in their relationship but also raises questions about their future together. For months, viewers had been watching this couple battle cultural differences, financial struggles, and endless family drama. Despite their fiery arguments and tearful reconciliations, there was always a sense that they might overcome their challenges. However, everything changed when a single phone call brought news that shattered their world. A close family member, someone who had been the emotional backbone of their lives, was suddenly facing a life-threatening illness. The news hit like a storm. The cameras captured the moment their phone rang, and the look of dread on their faces was enough to silence even the harshest critics of their relationship. As they listened to the trembling voice on the other end of the line, tears began streaming down their cheeks. The message was clear: if they didn't return home soon, they might never get the chance to say goodbye. A love tested by distance and duty. What makes this situation even more difficult is the couple's history. They had already faced severe opposition from both sides of the family when they decided to build a life in America. One partner had left behind their entire world, parents, siblings, and a familiar culture to start fresh in a foreign land. It was supposed to be a new beginning, but now they feel like they are being pulled in two different directions. The American partner, who worked tirelessly to secure their home and legal documents, fears that leaving now might jeopardize everything they've built. "We worked so hard to get to this point," they said tearfully in a recent confessional. "We fought the visa process, the criticism, the judgment, and now, just when we thought things were stabilizing, this happens." On the other hand, the foreign-born partner is torn apart by guilt and longing. They haven't seen their family in years, and the thought of losing a loved one without a final hug is unbearable. "America was supposed to be our dream," they whispered, their voice breaking. "But what is a dream if I can't be there for the people I love when they need me the most?" The emotional farewell. When they finally made the decision to leave, it wasn't without tears. Friends and castmates rallied around them, offering support, but there was no hiding the pain in their eyes. As they packed their bags, every item they placed inside seemed to carry the weight of both hope and heartbreak. They weren't just leaving a country, they were leaving behind a chapter of their love story. The couple shared an emotional farewell message on social media, thanking their fans for the endless support. "We don't know what the future holds," they wrote. "But family comes first. We hope you can understand that this is something we need to do for our hearts and our souls." Fans react with shock and support. As soon as the news broke, fans flooded social media with messages of love and encouragement. Many praised the couple for prioritizing family over fame, while others expressed concern about what this meant for their marriage. "I've watched them fight for each other through everything," one fan wrote on Twitter. "If anyone deserves happiness, it's them. I just hope this journey doesn't break them apart." Another fan added, "Sometimes love means making sacrifices. This is a true test of their relationship, and I think they'll come out stronger on the other side." The journey ahead. The couple's departure from America isn't the end of their story. If anything, it might be the beginning of a new one. They have hinted that they will continue to share updates with fans, possibly documenting their life abroad. There's also speculation that their journey will be featured in a 90-Day Fiancé spin-off, focusing on the challenges of moving back to a partner's home country after building a life in the US. For many couples, this reversal of roles can be even harder than the original move, as it forces them to navigate new cultural norms, financial adjustments, and shifting power dynamics. Yet, despite all the uncertainty, there's one thing that remains clear: this couple's love is as real as it gets. It may not be perfect, far from it, but it's built on a foundation of shared struggles, laughter, and tears. Heartbreak, hope, and healing. As the couple boarded their flight, cameras caught a final, lingering shot of them holding hands tightly, their eyes red from crying but filled with determination. They know the road ahead won't be easy. They'll have to face not only the family tragedy that awaits but also the challenge of rebuilding their lives in a place that feels both familiar and foreign. But perhaps that's what makes this story so compelling. It's not just about love conquering all, it's about love surviving when life throws its harshest storms. It's about understanding that sometimes, the bravest thing you can do for a relationship is to put aside your own dreams for the sake of someone else's heart. In the end, their decision to leave America isn't just a goodbye. It's a promise to stand by each other through the darkest times, to hold on even when everything feels uncertain, and to find a way to turn heartbreak into healing. Fans will surely be waiting for the next update, hoping for good news about their family member's health and a happy future for the couple. For now, all we can do is send them love, strength, and the hope that this difficult journey will lead them to a brighter tomorrow.